Imagine for a second that you had the ability to make those magical coincidences happen on command. You know the ones I'm talking about, those moments where the perfect opportunity, person, or idea seems to fall into your lap just when you need it most. What would your life look like if you could create those? How fast do you think you'd start manifesting the life you've been trying to call in? Well, I'm here to tell you that those moments aren't just random acts of luck. They're called synchronicities, and you can actually create them intentionally. Yes, you heard that right. You can create your own synchronicities and, as a result, manifest faster and with more ease. Today, I'm going to guide you through 3 powerful ways to start making this happen in your life right now. And the best part is, you don't need to wait for a sign from the universe. You don't need to be one of those lucky people who just stumbles into opportunities. You can start putting yourself in the middle of these extraordinary moments. All it takes is understanding the principles behind synchronicity and aligning yourself with the right energy for it to occur more frequently. Now, before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. Why is it so important to create synchronicities when you're trying to manifest? As we go through life, we've been conditioned into thinking that everything must follow linear progression. You make a plan, take the steps, and hopefully after waiting long enough, the manifestation takes shape. But synchronicities, when you learn to tap into them, speed up that process. They collapse time in a way that makes your dreams feel like they're unfolding effortlessly right in front of your eyes. It's not that you won't have to put in the work. It's that synchronicity does half the work for you by bringing exactly what you need when you need it, even faster than you could have planned. And now, here's why right now is the perfect time to amplify your synchronicities. We're currently under a powerful astrological alignment. Whether it's a full moon shedding light on the things you've kept hidden or a planetary conjunction that pushes you toward expansion, these cosmic energies are making it easier for you to manifest with speed and ease. This energy is available to you, so take advantage of it. The universe is primed to send you clues and align events in your favor, so let's make sure you're on the right wavelength to receive them. All right, so how exactly do we go about creating synchronicities? The first way, and this is where everything begins, is raising your vibration. You've heard this before, of course, everything is energy. But let's break it down and make it practical. When I say raise your vibration, what I really mean is start aligning yourself with the energy of the things you want to attract. The higher your frequency, the more you'll notice those coincidences popping up, because at a high vibration, you become magnetic. So, what does that look like in real life? Well, it starts with practicing gratitude. I know it sounds too simple, almost cliché by now, but the truth is, gratitude is like opening the door to the universe. Think of it as signaling to the cosmos that you're already abundant, that you already have what you desire, and that you're ready for more. And when the universe sees that you're acknowledging all the good stuff happening in your life, it sends you even more good stuff. This is where synchronicities love to show up. You're no longer in a state of lack or striving. You're just flowing with life. Another way to raise your vibration is to surround yourself with positive energy. This can be through music that uplifts you, people who elevate you, or spaces that feel expansive. Look at areas of your current life that might be dragging your energy down, whether it's negative self-talk, constant complaining from your environment, or just daily routines that don't inspire you. It's time to ditch those and replace them with high-vibe activities that shift your entire state of being. Even something as simple as deep breathing can shift your energy in minutes. It brings you back to the present moment, which is the only moment where synchronicity can happen. Everything is happening now. If you're mentally stuck in the feelings of the past or constantly worrying about the future, you take yourself out of alignment with your own manifestations. Focus on creating small moments of joy throughout your day. Be playful, be light. The lighter your energy, the quicker you'll start noticing your environment aligning with you, people, opportunities, ideas, showing up in ways that feel like the universe is answering your calls directly. And this is where the astrological energies weave in so beautifully. If we're in a full moon or a phase where the energy is intensely high, take it as an opportunity to practice your highest level of gratitude and elevation. The full moon phases are particularly potent for manifestation because they illuminate what's hidden, and they heighten the emotions around the things we truly want but might not even fully understand we're calling in. Use the cosmic energy like a charged-up booster to amplify your personal magnetism. But raising your vibration isn't the end of the story. To really create synchronicities, you have to notice them. That's where mindfulness and presence come into play. You can't catch synchronicities if your mind is constantly racing, projecting into the future, or processing things from the past. The universe can throw you the perfect opportunity, but if you're too distracted, you'll miss it. Synchronicities often show up in small, subtle nudges first. They could be that book that repeatedly shows up in your life, or a song that plays during significant moments, or a call or text from an old friend just when you're thinking about them. But how often do we brush those things off as mere coincidences? Part of creating synchronicities on purpose is showing the universe that you're paying attention. Give those little moments space. When something feels too perfect to be random, don't just wave it aside. Ask yourself what message is being communicated. So, the second key to creating synchronicity is staying present. You need to develop a kind of awareness that brings you back to this very moment, the now, because this is where all of life is unfolding. When you're focused here, not on 10 steps ahead or behind, you're in the perfect position to see when the universe is playing its hand. A powerful mindfulness technique is simply grounding yourself in your 5 senses. Try it right now. Wherever you are, take a deep breath and really feel your surroundings. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you notice around you that you usually wouldn't? Bringing yourself back into awareness might reveal synchronicities that had been flying under your radar. Let's say you're walking in nature and you keep seeing the same bird flying by over and over, a bluebird perhaps. Until now, you'd never noticed it. But since you've been practicing presence, you begin to take in the message. Then, moments later, you walk into a conversation, and one of the people you meet just happens to reference the symbology of bluebirds, new beginnings, joy, freedom. If you're aware and not brushing it off, you'd realize that maybe, just maybe, this isn't a coincidence, but the universe telling you you're on the right track. The universe is like that. It speaks to us through the seemingly small moments. And here's the cool thing. The more present you stay, the more the synchronicities flow. It's like once the universe realizes you're attuned to its signals, it sends even more. It loves that you're listening. Again, it all ties back to your energy. If you're relaxed and present, it's easier for you to see those connections. This is why during key astrological windows, especially retrogrades or specific transits, it's vital to rest, slow yourself down, and be open. These are the periods when things hidden in plain sight often come to the surface. Right now might be perfect for that. Just think about it. The energy in the cosmos is practically holding up a big neon sign saying, "Pay attention." Now, beyond just raising your vibration and staying present, you also need to place yourself in environments and around people that can support synchronicity. Let me explain this. Nothing happens in isolation. We are connected energetically and practically to the world around us. Often, those opportunities and synchronicities come through interactions with others or via the places we find ourselves. You might be thinking, okay, but how can I actively choose my synchronicities? Trust me, it's easier than you think. Look at your surroundings in your network. Who are you meeting? What conversations are you having? Where are you spending your time? Creating synchronicities is easier when you're intentional about your network and social environment. Think about it. When you're around people who are aligned with where you want to go or what you want to create, you open the door of opportunity even wider. They bring with them new ideas, resources, and connections. Maybe these are mentors or friends who are already living in the energy you want to experience. Or maybe it's as simple as going places that spark inspiration, the right coffee shop, community event, or even online spaces where people are sharing ideas aligned with your vision. Take it a step further. Let's say you decide to attend a workshop or a gathering linked to your area of interest. You spark up a conversation with a stranger, and lo and behold, that person happens to know someone who can help make your dream project happen. That's how synchronicity works when you align yourself with the right environments. The universe often works through the people we put ourselves around. So, it's not just about waiting for some mystical coincidence to happen out of thin air. It's about engaging with your surroundings, being open to new people, new places, and new experiences. You can even extend this to the digital world. Who are you following on social media? What kind of content are you consuming? Are you engaging with online communities or people who can connect you with new opportunities? In today's world, synchronicities can happen just as easily over a DM on Instagram as they can at a live event. Be open and lean into those little nudges to connect with someone new or to explore a different environment, be it physical or digital. You'll also want to keep in mind the astrological influence here. For example, Venus is a planet that rules relationships and harmony, and during times when Venus is strong in the sky, it's a great energy for creating and nurturing valuable connections. Look at what zodiac sign Venus is transiting and align your actions accordingly. During these periods, it's prime time for placing yourself in environments, social or professional, where you can cultivate and experience synchronicity more readily. In fact, Jupiter's expansive energy might provide the perfect wave to tap into abundance through these newly formed connections. And let's be real for a moment. Synchronicity doesn't have to be this big dramatic moment. Oftentimes, it's the simple conversations, the small introductions, the random pop-ups on your social feed. It's all connected, so don't discount anything. The subtle sparks usually lead to the most magical doors opening. All right, now that we've covered raising your vibration, staying present, and placing yourself in supportive environments, let's dive even deeper. There's another layer to creating synchronicities that often gets overlooked, and it's all about intention. We talk so much about energy and alignment, but intention is like the guiding light that directs all of that energy. It's the part where you decide what you actually want to call in. Without clear intentions, you might still experience synchronicities, but they won't feel as aligned or purposeful. Think about it like setting your GPS before a trip. If you don't put in a destination, you'll still drive somewhere, but it might not be where you intended to go. When you set an intention, you give your energy a direction to flow, and that's when things really start to click into place. And no, setting an intention doesn't have to feel like a big, overwhelming process. It's as simple as taking a moment to ask yourself, what do I really want to create today? What would feel meaningful for me right now? Intentions work best when they're specific but flexible. For example, instead of saying, I want a better job, you could say, I want to attract opportunities that allow me to grow, feel fulfilled, and align with my passions. The difference here is that one feels vague, while the other opens up space for synchronicities to flow. You're not forcing the outcome, but you're setting the tone for what kind of energy you want to receive. It's less about controlling the details and more about trusting that the universe will fill in the blanks in ways that might even surprise you. Once you've set your intention, it's important to follow it up with inspired action. This doesn't mean working tirelessly or burning yourself out. It simply means taking small, meaningful steps that show the universe you're serious about your desires. When you pair intention with action, you create this incredible energetic momentum. For example, if your intention is to connect with people who align with your vision, you could start by joining a community or reaching out to someone who inspires you. Even something as simple as attending a virtual event or commenting thoughtfully on a post can open doors you didn't even know were there. This is where trust comes in. Synchronicities often require us to let go of the need to control every step and instead lean into the flow. Trusting the process can be one of the hardest parts, especially when things don't seem to be moving as quickly as you'd like. But here's the thing. The universe is always working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it yet. Sometimes synchronicities are building momentum in the background, connecting the dots in ways that you'll only understand later. If you find yourself feeling impatient or doubting whether things are happening, come back to gratitude. Gratitude isn't just about raising your vibration, it's also about reinforcing your trust in the process. When you're grateful for what's already unfolding, you send out a signal that says, I believe in the magic that's working for me. This belief creates a feedback loop that brings even more synchronicities into your life. It's like telling the universe, I see what you're doing, and I'm ready for more. Another key element to creating synchronicities is staying open. Sometimes the opportunities or connections that come your way might not look exactly like what you envisioned. That doesn't mean they're not aligned. It just means the universe might have a bigger or better plan in mind. Being open means being willing to explore paths that feel unexpected or unfamiliar. Maybe it's saying yes to an opportunity you hadn't considered before, or following a nudge that seems small but feels significant. And let's not forget the role of reflection in this process. Every synchronicity you experience is like a breadcrumb leading you closer to your desires. Taking time to reflect on these moments helps you understand the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what patterns am I noticing? What is the universe trying to show me? These reflections not only deepen your awareness, but also strengthen your connection to the process. It's like having a conversation with the universe where you're saying, I'm paying attention, keep showing me the way. Now, as we wrap up, let's talk about how all of this fits together. When you raise your vibration, stay present, set clear intentions, take inspired action, and trust the process, you're creating the perfect environment for synchronicities to flourish. It's not about forcing or chasing anything. It's about aligning yourself with the energy of flow, where everything starts to feel easier and more natural. And don't forget, you're not alone in this journey. We're all connected, and the energy you put out into the world has a ripple effect. When you create synchronicities for yourself, you're also creating opportunities for others. It's this beautiful, collaborative dance between you and the universe, where every step you take is met with support, guidance, and magic. If this resonated with you and you're ready to dive even deeper, don't forget to check the description below. We've got some incredible free resources to help you on your manifestation journey, along with a community where you can connect with like-minded individuals who are walking the same path. Together, we can create a life that feels truly aligned, abundant, and full of synchronicity. So take that next step, trust in the magic, and let's keep creating something extraordinary.